Hey guys, this is a follow-up video for installing the drive for HDD only. The first video was how to install your drive. Now is the second step. You plug your internal drive inside your PC. So the main OS Windows disk for RetroBeast is inside and plug internal. After that, you plug your drive. It can be 1, 2, 3 or 4, maybe 5 drives you buy. You have the option of the Oracle. So the Oracle, you got the power, you got the USB. It goes on the motherboard, on the back of the motherboard. Never plug any USB in the front of your PC. It's no good. The front USB is good for your window, any peripheral, Wii bar, stuff like that. But for drive, it's always plugged on your back in the motherboard directly. It's faster, it works better. If you didn't buy my Oracle, you can use any stuff like this. The B, this one is a wavelength, works great. You can use this one. You can use, if you have 1 or 2 drive, you can use a 2-port B Oracle, any company. Do not use it as on RAID. Don't use it as a RAID. It's not gonna work. It's individual drive. If your option is to plug inside the PC, you can do so. You plug the power. Is it off? Yeah. You plug on the drive. You plug your SATA cable. It goes on your motherboard and your power. So you can plug the drive inside your PC, no problem. So it can be internal, external, but your OS Windows drive should be internal for sure. If you have the, if you ask for the drive to be external, you will receive like this, a case. The drive is inside. You will have the power, and you will have your USB. Goes on the back. So you plug it, and make sure the Oracle is on before booting. So your external base should be power on before booting. This one has no power. When you plug it, it's already power on. So you power your PC with your new drive. It's gonna take a while. You will have. It's gonna take a long time to boot because my OS drive scan your motherboard, all peripheral, and it will say on the boot. We'll see. Now this one's gonna boot faster because it's already paired, but for you, you're gonna see device pairing, stuff like that. It's gonna reboot and stuff like that. You will have big black screen and a few reboot. Okay, before I go further, before you see the desktop, it's possible that your motherboard freak out with the new OS drive. So if after a few reboot, you don't see any desktop and operating system doesn't boot, you need to reset your motherboard. So check the brand of your motherboard and go to the manual on their site, and you will find how to reset the motherboard. I'm gonna load the sound. Some motherboard, they have a BIOS reset on it. Some they don't have. The best way, I'm gonna shut it down. There is a shortcut on the keyboard to access the OS. the motherboard BIOS. So on boot you have a few seconds. Some motherboard they use F2, some they use F1. You have a few seconds to read at the bottom. You have a few seconds. You have to go to your I think I missed it. Yeah, I missed it. Okay, I gotta shut it down again. Anyway, read your motherboard manual and access your BIOS setting and reset the configuration. That will help you to boot your with the new OS drive. You can also go to their site. For example, let's say you have a motherboard Asus, you have to type the model like B450, and you will find all the BIOS update and how to update your motherboard. It's very important. So this is good to know if you have problem to boot macOS. So reset your motherboard if you have problem, update your BIOS motherboard, and you should good to go. Okay, so when you see the desktop, it's possible that CoinOps will start automatically. I'm gonna wait. I will shut it down. So wait for see, it's booting. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna show you how to update all your driver and okay, to quit, if you don't have your controller, you press escape and it's gonna quit. All right. So first step, you need to update your window driver. You need to update all your driver in general and the your graphic card. So you go to Window, Setting, Update, and you make sure you have a Wi-Fi or LAN connection, and you click check for update and make sure you update everything, because the Windows gonna scan your new motherboard and stuff like that, and it's gonna update everything that you were missing. All right, so do your window update. After that, on the desktop, you go to app, ROM, you go to driver booster, and you double click this one. It's gonna take a few seconds. Make sure you have internet. And you click on, it's gonna scan. You click scan, you wait, it's gonna find a bunch of stuff. Now mine is already set, but it's gonna find it's possible it's gonna find your graphic card, your internet stuff, your motherboard stuff, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. You update everything. All right. It's possible it's gonna ask to reboot, so that's very important. It's possible on your first boot the resolution is gonna be mess up. It's normal because you need to update your GPU driver. So there's two ways. It's possible that Windows gonna find your GPU driver. It's possible that driver booster is gonna find your GPU driver. If it's so, it's good. If not, you right click the GeForce. Sorry for the sun, the light. Where's the, okay, here. See, there's the GeForce one. You right click on GeForce. You need to have internet. You need to log in. You have to create an account. You have no choice to do the, that's for the NVIDIA driver. All right, so you need to log in, and after you press driver, it's gonna find your graphic card, it's gonna download it and install it, and you're done. So window update, driver booster update, and your graphic card, NVIDIA or your AMD graphic card, and you reboot after all is finished. If you want to change the resolution, you right click after your reboot display. You will find your resolution recommended. You can put your HDR if you have a 4K HDR TV. And you will find all other wiki there, wiki PDF. You have all the information in wiki information. And if you go to extra information, you go to the wheel, you will go to setting. This is to change Hyperspin to coin up to Hyperspin for the team. You go to setting. If you use a keyboard, 1 is enter and 3 is back, and this is quit. So if you use a controller, everything is explained. This is your update, and this is the wiki. You will find video and wiki, and all those stuff are in the desktop. So extra, if you need to pair extra controller, there's information. If you want to access the emulator, the wiki PDF, every information, and apps is everything, every apps I got. Like, oh yeah, and you have to do your CCleaner. So window update, driver booster update, and I forgot this one. Driver update, and the last one, CCleaner. You double click CCleaner 64 and you do the health check. That's gonna fix some stuff on your computer. You click this one, make it better. You can do this every month. It's gonna clean the junk and everything. You do the custom cleanup, analyze, run cleanup, and registry. That's it. You scan. That's all the junk. And that's it. You go to play. After you click fix, it's gonna ask you to you fix all selected. You close it and you good to go. And you reboot. Restart. Restart. That's it. So that's the way you plug all the OS drive, the new drive on your PC, and it's very simple. So there is 3 or 4 steps for my drive. You install my OS drive. You plug the OS drive. You plug the drive. You do all the update and cleanup. And you read all my wiki and you're good to go. So have fun, guys. Thank you.